We begin by exploring a profound concept, the architect's lost teaching. This teaching invites us to reclaim our fundamental role as caretakers of the Earth. We will uncover principles essential for our collective future, guiding us through the nature of time, our stewardship, and the path to global harmony. From the architect's teachings, we now turn to the concept of the eternal now. Linear time is an illusion. The only moment that genuinely exists is the present. The past, present, and future coexist as a singular block of information. Anchoring our awareness in this eternal present unlocks universal wisdom and potential. Building on the idea of timeless wisdom, we now turn to our inherent responsibility as human beings, our role as caretakers of Earth. We are not here to dominate, but to nurture this planet. True stewardship demands a conscious partnership with the natural world, vital for fostering collective consciousness. From our role as Earth's caretakers, we now expand our view to connective consciousness, the very foundation of peace. Our individual awareness is part of a vast, interconnected oversoul. When we align with this shared resonance, global harmony emerges naturally, perceiving the profound unity underlying all life. Having explored connective consciousness, we now differentiate between order and control. Order is the universe's inherent geometric blueprint, allowing systems to self-organize harmonically. Control is an artificial imposition that dominates natural systems, inevitably leading to dissonance and systemic failure. Trust natural alignment, not imposed authority. Building on the concept of order without control, we assert that true harmony fundamentally rejects domination. Every individual possesses inherent sovereignty. Mastery over others is a construct of fragmented consciousness. A harmonious society recognizes the divine spark within each being, replacing hierarchy with mutual respect. Continuing from the rejection of mastery, we confront the fundamental incompatibility of power and control with genuine harmony. Hierarchical power structures rely on separation and inevitably cause conflict. We must transition to a collaborative model, guided by contribution and mutual resonance for collective coherence. Following our discussion on the incompatibility of power with harmony, we arrive at a stark realization. The choice before humanity is existential. Our current path is unsustainable. Global harmony is not an ideal. It is a fundamental prerequisite for survival. We must evolve our collective consciousness toward resonance. Having considered the existential choice, we now turn to the torus field, the primary pattern nature employs to sustain life. This represents a perfectly balanced, self-organizing system of continuous energy flow. By comprehending the torus, we can align our consciousness with universal energy, moving into profound resonance. Sacred geometry reveals the fundamental order of existence, providing the blueprint of creation. Patterns like the flower of life are the underlying structure of all matter. Studying these patterns helps us understand the profound interconnectedness of everything, from the smallest cell to the largest galaxy. We stand at a pivotal moment, where the architect's teachings offer a clear path forward. This roadmap leads to a sustainable and harmonious future for all life. Reclaiming our role as caretakers is an imperative for our survival. The time for this alignment is truly now. Achieving collective coherence requires deliberate, practical steps. We must first anchor ourselves in the now through mindfulness. Then, actively reclaim our role as caretakers in our local environment. Finally, by fostering empathy and connection, we strengthen the global consciousness field itself toward a new dawn for humanity. The flower of life is a profound representation of the universe's interconnectedness. This sacred geometric pattern illustrates the fundamental cycle of creation. It contains the seed of life and the tree of life, reminding us that all life forms are built from the same divine blueprint, fostering universal unity. Metatron's cube reveals the fundamental geometric architecture underlying all physical manifestation. It contains the blueprints for the 5 platonic solids, the elemental forms that structure matter, from crystals to our DNA. Understanding this cube allows us to perceive the inherent order and stability within the physical world. The golden ratio, or phi, is a profound mathematical constant, signifying nature's intrinsic harmonic signature. It dictates the most efficient and aesthetically pleasing growth patterns. This demonstrates that beauty and balance are functional necessities for life's optimal development. Form and function are inextricably linked in the architect's design. Applying sacred geometry to our modern systems offers a path toward global harmony. Designing spaces with the golden ratio fosters well-being. Aligning organizational structures with the torus shifts us from rigid control to adaptive order. This integration allows us to consciously build a world that resonates with the universe's inherent harmony. The architect's ethical code provides principles for conscious living, guiding us in our role as caretakers of Earth. This framework emphasizes self-awareness, accountability, and the interconnectedness of all life. We move from understanding universal patterns to embodying them in our daily conduct toward global harmony. Personal accountability and truth serve as a mirror. True wisdom lies in accepting consequences before we act, as every action creates a ripple. Honesty with oneself is the first step toward connection. Self-deception is the ultimate barrier to growth. Consent is the only yes, respecting individual autonomy. Self-mastery requires humility and adaptability to recognize when a path no longer serves the greater good. Confronting our fears liberates the spirit, transforming the perception of death into a transition. Trust your inner guidance above external influences, for authenticity is the key to fulfilling your unique purpose. Interconnectedness and empathy reveal the resonance of shared existence. Unconditional love demands wisdom in its application. We must acknowledge the interdependence of all life forms. Hatred is a self-inflicted wound, and the compassion or judgment we project mirrors what we invite into our own reality. To live and die with purpose is the ultimate legacy of a caretaker. This means ensuring our presence and departure contribute positively to the collective harmony, rather than becoming a burden. A life imbued with purpose leaves behind a legacy of wisdom, completing the cycle of contribution and stewardship. Following our discussion on purposeful living and dying, we now turn to death itself, not as an end, but as a profound transition. Death is redefined as a vessel for consciousness, moving beyond the physical realm. This perspective encourages a life lived with purpose, free from the fear of finality. We consider the varied destinies within this journey, particularly the distinction between the 99% and the 1%. The vast majority of humanity shares a common evolutionary trajectory. Conversely, the 1% are specialized instruments of the architect's design, acting as catalysts for evolution and harmony. For those who resonate with being part of the architect's toolbox, this is a call to conscious service. Utilize your unique gifts for the highest good of all, assisting in the collective transition towards global harmony. This responsibility is about facilitating the natural order and actively contributing to the grand design.